right now. Let's go. All right, so the Clippers, they control the opening tip. This is a Clippers team, Katie, that played last night.
Well, and Ty Lue was talking about how he feels it was their most complete game of the season because of the way they controlled it from start to finish. And Marcus is going to be one of those keys for the Kings tonight because he really stretches that floor.
Terrence Davis, a quick 3 TD, coming off a big game the other night against the Clippers where he had 23 points, a season high, unable to get that one to go. They're going down low to the mismatch. Morris, kick out. Paul George, 3. Got it.
Well, and that's a wide open look.
Two went for the poster, but Zubac was there. Back come the Clippers. Reggie Jackson, 3. Man, I tell you, Clippers firing on all cylinders.
Becoming game in and game out more and more comfortable with how he can be effective inside this year. Struggled early on, but it's not struggling now.
Yeah, Morris Sr. knocks down the 3. He had 21 points in that game.
Well, and he hit the triple that really sealed the deal for them.
Oh, Alex Len. In and out for the big man. Back comes Morris. Oh, Mark, and he's a rhythm guy,
yeah,
Katie. He gets going.
On the ground and really attack people off the bounce.
Fox. Short on a 3 ball. Here comes Morris. Marvin Bagley set the check in. Next whistle for Sacramento. And there it is. Turnover on Clippers. Here comes Marvin Bagley. Let's take a look at that.
And also, you know, you've got Paul George who gives you the length in this lineup to be able to go to a zone. And this is the second night, second night of a back-to-back for them too. So that's a tough play for Terrence Davis to make over Zubac, but he didn't hesitate.
All right, here's Fox. Oh, nice hands from De'Aaron Fox there. The Sacramento Kings, the Clippers, just 23 of 17, here shooting in the second quarter. And Chemezi with the Dikembe Mutombo finger wag. Halliburton. Man, the Clippers, they got lucky on that one. Halliburton's been torching them all night long as Terrence Mann cherry picking. Halliburton. Man, the Clippers, they got lucky on that one. Halliburton's been torching them all night long as Terrence Mann cherry picking. Leaking out. Makes it a 6-point game. 2-for-1 opportunity for the Kings. Fox takes it, unable to knock it down. That was a great call I had too, Katie.
Oh my goodness.
It's all good. Here comes Tyrese. Has to give it back out to Terrence Davis. Davis looking on the inside. That's Holmes' first shot attempt. Unable to go.
7.5 to play in the third. Dueling banjos in the capital city. Can Senior retaliate? He does!
He's been on fire going all the way back to Wednesday when he dropped 23 points on this same Clippers team. As out of a timeout, Marcus Morris Sr., nice turnaround.
You know, you've got it. That's obviously something the officials are looking at and focusing on tonight.
Morris heating up. That's back-to-back buckets. And the Clippers stand in that zone. Look, TD, he was hot in that third quarter, unable to.
Right in between two defenders, making someone have to make a decision on who's going to pick it up. So he'll probably have that look again.
Ooh, Morris Sr. That was a tough shot.
Yeah. And hey, listen, there's games where they look great and there's games where they're still figuring it out. And that's okay because turnovers for Tyrese, 2 of those were offensive fouls. He hasn't had one in the second half, and I like seeing that because he had 11 assists the other night against the Clippers in LA and not corrected it in the second half.
Right.
So all around, those 2 have played extremely well this evening. Faded into it.
Yeah.
It happens to the best of us.
Morris Sr. rims out the first. Had a big game against the Lakers last night, 21 points, but he misses a pair. And Davis, yeah, and that's a foul on Paul George. George wanted to tie up his front rims a 3. And Terrence Davis, he's done a little bit of everything tonight. As we have a foul, and the Clippers and Marcus Morris Sr. controls it, and Ty Lue with a quick timeout. No timeouts left. And Davion locking up Reggie Jackson. Fox with the pressure on Paul George. It's taken a lot of time. Morris, wow, big time three. Morris begging for a three, not bailed out, and that'll do it. De'Aaron Fox and the Sacramento Kings make it 2 in a row over the Los Angeles Clippers. Your final.